Are we live? Are we live? Let's see if we're live. Hopefully we're fucking live. Let me check my stats. I still like have a hard time figuring out this whole shit when you go live. So let me check out. Still like have a hard time figuring out this. So we live. Alright, so this right here, this video is a video made for one thing and one thing only. I'm calling out all these LDBC fags. I'm calling out all these Wilder sexuals, you know, that love to come to my channel, love to dislike my videos. They just love fucking doing that, right? They love coming to my videos. They love disliking my shit. You know, they claim everybody's afraid of them. They claim everybody's a pussy. Well, they don't realize that they're dealing with somebody that doesn't give a fuck. I'm not like all these other guys. I understand that some people are afraid to debate. I understand that. I'm not afraid to debate. I'm not afraid to debate with no middle-aged men, because all these LDBC dudes are middle-aged men, old as fuck. And then you got those two anorexics, DBC fags, Knox and Jeff. So let's debate. You know, you guys keep saying you want to debate. You want to debate. Let's debate. Let's fucking debate. Come to my channel and fucking debate me. Come to my channel and debate me. Debate me. Why is this taking so fucking long? Because I'm sick of this. Every time I make a video of LDBC, I get these bitches, these, you know, fucking bitches that come to my channel and shit. And they be fucking disliking my video, leaving me these comments, these LDBC fucking homos, these LDBC fanboys, man. Yo, the LDBC is filled with nothing but fucking fanboys. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, literally, the LDBC is filled with fucking fanboys. Oh, fuck this dude. The LDBC is filled with fucking fanboys. Every time I make a video talking about the LDBC, I get motherfuckers be leaving me comments and shit like they're mad that I'm talking about their boyfriends and shit. Like, what the fuck? And the sad part is these men are grown ass fucking men. Like, grown ass fucking men leaving me butthurt comments that I'm talking shit about their fucking fucking baby daddy and shit. What's up with the control? I'm so sick of it, man. Oh shit. So fucking annoying. Well, come to my channel and let me know how you feel about it. Here's your chance. I'm live. I'm doing it live. Come to my channel. And yes, I'm also talking to you, DCB, the fags of the Dream Chaser Boxing. You and your fag brother Knox. And bum ass Jeff. These guys think people are scared of them, man. You must be out of your mind. You guys don't know who you're dealing with. I'm not like these other YTBC members that might be afraid, might not want to interact. I'm not like that. I interact with everybody. I gotta change the controllers because something is annoying. Okay. Shit, I haven't played this game in so long, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, alright. Alright, so yeah, this is a challenge. Come to my channel, talk your shit. Go ahead. I'm gonna be playing for a while. This is all live. I'm gonna be playing for a while, so you could come here, talk a little shit, tell me, let's debate Wilder. Let's debate whatever you guys want to debate. Fucking asshole. Mada, get it. I know you watching, you LDBC dudes. Leave me a comment. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Leave me a comment. Tell me what's your issue. Wilder is a fraud. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. Oh, fuck. So annoying. You got people thinking that people are afraid to debate. Nobody afraid to debate. Two anorexic punks. Don't duck me, son. You ducking me. Dream Chaser Boxing. All you LDBC homos, they be going homo for the LDBC. Go tell DBC that I'm calling him the fuck out. Tell him that I'm calling him the hell out. And to come to this channel and we could debate. I have not played this game in so long that I literally forgot how to use the controls. I fucking forgot how to use the controls, man. Fuck you. Okay. Run. I know there was like a way out of here. Wait a minute. No, it's not over here. Oh, it is. Oh yeah, I used to hate this mission. See, I love it. I love it. When I make a video, I get nothing but dislikes. Nothing but people leaving me comments. But God forbid I go live. No one shows up. Bunch of cowards. Cowards, bro. How do you do that again? Oh, I had that. This douche. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Listen, man, I tried to be, I tried to, like, give Wilder credit because I felt a little bad for him. Because, you know, he's always bitching about how nobody gives him respect. No one gives him none of this shit. So I'm like, you know, I have sympathy. I'm a human. I have compassion. So I took the time out to, like, actually look at this guy's, who this guy was fighting and shit. Look at this guy's resume. And, you know, as I'm watching these fights, and as I'm watching them, all I keep thinking to myself is, man, this guy's fighting bum after bum after bum. That's all he's doing. Watching that, all he's doing is fighting bum after bum after bum. Where the fuck am I now? All he's doing is fighting bum after bum after bum. And it's very difficult for me to defend that. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult for me to defend that because I'm all about that resume. Watch this dude come over here. Watch this fucking dude shoot me while I'm doing this. Come on, get over here. Bitch. It's difficult for me to defend a guy that has a shitty record. It's just what it is for me. Shit. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. It's difficult for me to defend a guy with a shit resume. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult. And you got some of these dudes, they say that they don't care. They don't care if a dude has been fighting nothing but bums as long as he's not a champion like that. What the fuck? How are you supposed to develop as a fighter, man? But you know what the funny thing is they do care. Because I remember when Erickson Lubin was about to face Charlo, all these dudes were talking about how he's too green. So they were acknowledging the fact that he had only fought 19 professional fights and he wasn't fighting the best guys yet because he was a prospect. But then they're going to sit here and tell me that they don't give a fuck that Wilder fought his first 30 fights, opponents were against trash, right? His first 30 opponents weren't against trash, but that's a lie. So they're acting like they don't care about a person's resume, but they do, because they cared about Lubin's resume. Did they not? They cared about his resume leading up to the Jamal Charlo fight. They cared, didn't they? This is why I know they're full of shit when they say they don't. Who cares about his resume? They just defend him because he black, and they a bunch of black supremacists. Jump. Get up there. How do you do that again? Oh yeah, I gotta wait for this chick. I told you no one was gonna come. They scared me. You got all these homos. Every time I make a video about the LDBC, they come to my channel and leave me these comments and all this nonsense, just like my videos. And then I have the balls to say shit when I'm doing a live stream live, so like we could chat live right now. Oh, this is the part where you go. I remember this part. You go under the water and then you have to fight these fucking zombies. I think I used to hate this part. Leave me a comment down below if you want to debate with me. I'm talking to you LDBC lords, you fag lords, you Wilder sexuals. Leave me a comment. Get down. How do you do this again? I totally forgot. Because you see, I have not played in like forever. Not this game. Okay, let's just swim here. Again, like, I tried, man. I really did try to take the time to look at Wilder's record, and because I felt bad that Wilder kept saying that, you know, he don't get no respect. So I'm like, all right, let me try and sit down here and watch his resume and shit, watch some of his fights. But as I'm watching, all I'm seeing is fucking bum after bum. It's like, okay, so he's just fighting bum after bum, and I just can't defend that. I can't do it. I'm not one of those guys that, like, if I see a guy, people have this thing where you have to, it's like this patriotism thing, like they want you to just support the guy because you happen to be of the same guy's country. It doesn't work like that for me. I get there's a lot of people out there that they're all about patriotism and shit, but not for me. I'm all about resume. I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself, but it's just the truth. That's why I can't, like, give credit to Wilder until he fights someone, and someone that I could feel proud to say, okay, Wilder beat this guy. When I see Andre Ward, I feel proud that he's beaten a lot of top guys, so I could come on here and say, you know, Ward beat this guy, and I'll proudly make a video saying that shit. Terrence Crawford, he makes me proud that he wiped out his whole fucking division. I could come on here and be like, you know, and probably make a video. How the fuck you go under here again? And probably make a video, you know, saying, look at all the top dudes this guy fought. I could even make a video talking highly about Terrence. What's his name? Terrence Errol Spence Jr. Because Errol Spence Jr. I was impressed that he went to England and he fought Kell Brook in his like, damn, what was it? Yeah, he was like 20th professional fight, and he had never and he went, not only that, but he went to Bramall Lane. He fought Kell Brook in his back, literally not only in his home country but in his backyard. Like that was, he was born in Sheffield, he was raised in Sheffield. So when he went over there and he beat Kell Brook, and he had all those Sheffield boxing fans, you know, cursing him the fuck out, booing him, wishing him nothing but the worst. I respect that, because I'm like, look at this guy. He went there, he took all that shit, and he still beat the dog shit out of Kell Brook. Beat the dog shit out of him. That's why I'm high on Errol Spence. And then you see Errol Spence Jr. calling everybody out. That's why I'm high on him. He's my favorite fighter. Also, who else? Jarrell Miller. People be talking shit about Jamar Miller. This guy's already fighting the same level of opposition of fucking Wilder. That's some fucking embarrassing shit. How the fuck you a prospect with fucking 20 dudes, 20 God, what was I gonna say? How the fuck you a prospect with like 20 fights, and you fighting the same level of opposition of a fucking dude like Wilder? The bad guy. Who do you want to debate in the LWBC? It don't matter. It don't matter. The bad guy. Any one of these guys, because they keep talking about that Dream Chaser boxing dude. He keeps talking about how everybody's afraid of. Ain't nobody fucking afraid of that dude. So I'm here playing for like an hour or some shit, waiting. Let's see if this guy actually comes. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, this was that shit. Oh, thank you. Oh, I have to find the security card. That's right. Oh no, don't go down here. But yeah, as I was saying, when it comes to me and Wilder, my only issue with that guy is he needs to. I don't feel proud to make a video talking highly or defending him because of his cherry picking. If you look at any of my videos that I've ever done on fighters, I'm always high on guys that actually fight guys. I did the same thing with Billy Joe Sanders. I don't like the fact that Billy Joe Sanders talks shit, but he been fighting shit. So I'll be making videos criticizing that dude. Terry Flanagan. Don't even get me started with Terry Flanagan. Terry Flanagan to me is one of the biggest hype jobs in Britain. Be real, man. Cause he be fighting nothing but bums. He's a champion too. He's a champion and he defends his belts against nothing but bums. I can't respect that. I can't respect that at all. Same way I feel about Wilder. I can't respect the fact that he's a champion, and this whole thing with the God, what is it called? This whole thing with the WBC. I'm not really a paranoid type of dude, but I'm starting to believe that the WBC is fucking corrupted and is protecting Wilder and shit. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? How is it that it's like? And now they're lying. They're trying to make Eric Molina versus bum ass Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil as a title eliminator. So the winner of that fucking fight is gonna face Wilder. That's some bullshit, dude. Which means if Eric Molina wins, he'll be the fucking mandatory and shit. Like, oh, that's true. I gotta go back down there. Fuck me. That means if Eric Molina wins, he's gonna be the fucking mandatory and shit. How the fuck? Can you imagine Eric Molina versus Deontay Wilder part 2? And watch these LDBC guys be defending that. They'll defend that too. They'll come up with some shit like, well, he beat Dominic Brazil, so that's a credible win. Some bullshit like that. Isn't there like some generator here? I know like I have to do something. That's the crazy part. They'll defend that. They'll defend Wilder versus Molina. So even Dominic Brazil, a lot of people think I don't like Dominic Brazil. I like Dominic Brazil. I like Dominic Brazil, but I think he's very basic, and I don't think he beats Wilder. I don't think he beats Wilder at all. I think that Dominic Brazil will get beat up by Wilder because he don't have the skill set. He's big, but he doesn't have the skill set, and he's so slow. Like he's a plodding heavyweight. He does have heart, but he's one of them plodding type of heavyweights. So I wouldn't give him much hope when it comes to like Wilder. I think Wilder easily beats him. My whole thing is, I just don't want to. I don't like that. I don't like that Eric Molina versus Dominic Brazil is a title eliminator, because I don't want to see Wilder defend his belt, because then he'll be mandatory and shit. I don't want to see Wilder defend his belt against Eric Molina or Dominic Brazil. Wilder is a real champion. Don't get it twisted. No, he ain't. He ain't a real champion. I don't know how good he really is. That's the thing. I don't know how good he really is. You could only know how good a guy really is if he's in there with top guys. Oh my fucking hell. You just shoot me. What happens if he goes in there and gets knocked out in 2 rounds against when he finally fights a guy who's actually legit? You know, that's gonna look real. People are gonna look real dumb. One thing I will say is Wilder does have the ability. I've never said Wilder's power was overrated. Wilder does have the ability. I've always claimed and I've always felt that Wilder is truly a puncher. You know what I'm saying? Like Wilder, his punching power is no joke. Until you see him get knocked, you never know. Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know. He hasn't fought anyone. He has to fight someone. It's like at the same. It's like, how do we know if he's the truth if he hasn't fought anyone? I'm still pissed off that him versus Stavern Ortiz got canceled and shit, because that would have been a fight that would have answered a lot of questions. That would have been a fight that would have answered mad questions, man. But you know, whatever. And now you know what's gonna happen next year when Wilder beats bum-ass Stavern. He's gonna fight the mandatory of the winner of Dominic Brazil versus. He's gonna fight the winner of Dominic Brazil versus Eric Molina. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know if Pulev is still the mandatory, because now that he's pulled out and now that Joshua's gonna fight Carlos Takam, which by the way I do think that's a better fight. I do think Carlos Takam versus Anthony Joshua is a better fight than Anthony Joshua versus what's his name, Pulev. Because Pulev going into that fight, first of all, he has a shit chin. All you gotta do to beat Pulev is land cleanly, and the fact that Anthony Joshua is a puncher, and the fact that Pulev has a shit chin, that only, he was bound to get knocked the fuck out in 3 rounds. And on top of that, he didn't have no confidence in himself. Going into this fight, he was leading up to this fight, he was talking about how he wasn't ready, he was not prepared, he was acting like a man who was not fucking confident. This is why I'm actually happy that this fight's not happening. I actually think this is a better fight than I know a lot of people are saying that they believe Joshua is gonna still kill and destroy Carlos Takam. I agree with that, but I do think it's a better fight than Pulev. I've always said since day one, Pulev is going to get the shit beat out of him and destroyed against Anthony Joshua. I've never been impressed with Pulev. Never. I've always felt he was some overrated fighter from Bulgaria. I've never been impressed by him. He got exposed and destroyed by, I remember before he fought Vladimir Klitschko, a bunch of channels were talking about this was years ago, a bunch of channels were talking about like he was the next big thing. He was the Klitschko killer, and then he fought Klitschko and he got his ass kicked and he lost every single round and he got fucking destroyed and he got dropped by a jab. Klitschko threw a little pity jab and dropped Pulev. After that, I was like, man, this guy ain't shit. And look what happened to Pulev after that. He went on to fight nothing but bums. So he would have got knocked down like 2 rounds, 3 rounds at most. I've been saying this is my original McGregor channel. When it comes to Takam, I think Takam is more durable. I think he has a better chin. Takam, though, he's like a short heavyweight. He's like one of them short dudes. But I think he has better skill sets. No, maybe I shouldn't say that. What I will say, I think he's not afraid of Anthony Joshua the way Pulev was. And I think he has a better chin. I saw him fight. What's his name? Alexander Povetkin. And if you look at that fight, that was a close fight. And I think what happened in that fight was Carlos Takam lost his endurance. He got tired because when he wasn't tired, when he was like, when he had energy, he was outboxing Povetkin. That was a 50-50 fight. Then what happened? Carlos Takam got tired and he elected to stand right in front of Alexander Povetkin. And the minute he stood right in front of Povetkin, that's when he got slaughtered. Povetkin brutally knocked him out. But again, it was only because he got tired. If he gets tired against Anthony Joshua, and the thing is though, when he fought Alexander Povetkin was the same size as him. Povetkin was like a 6'2" heavyweight. And that dude, what's his name? Carlos Takam was like a 6 feet tall, 6'1" heavyweight. So they were both short guys. Right now, Carlos Takam is about to face Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is a giant compared to him. He's like 6'6", so he's going to be much bigger than him. I've seen some people say, well, this is going to be tricky for Anthony Joshua because Carlos Takam is because Anthony Joshua was training for a 6'4", 6'5" Pulev and a guy who fights nothing like Carlos Takam, and that's true. That's the only thing that I'm interested that is kind of interesting for me is both of these guys. I've seen a lot of people say that Carlos Takam is in shape, so he's in shape. But the thing is, he didn't get a training camp for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, even though he didn't train to fight someone like Takam, he had a training camp. He had a fucking training camp because he was preparing for what's his name, Pulev. So at least he's like in shape. He was ready. He was in there getting prepared, ready to fucking fight someone. I predict this fight's gonna last through 7 rounds. 7 rounds. I think you're gonna see. I think Carlos Takam is gonna surprise some people. I think he's gonna do good for like the first. No, I think he's gonna kind of do well for like the first 2.5 rounds, but eventually and inevitably he's gonna just gas out and he's gonna get tired, and he's gonna get knocked out because when you're a sitting duck to Anthony Joshua, that's when you get fucking killed and shit. So I think that's gonna happen. But I think because Joshua wasn't preparing for him and because this is gonna be like, yeah, like someone he didn't prepare for, and because I think Carlos Takam is a decent type of fighter. I think that's gonna be enough to give Joshua some problems. By the way, I appreciate the thumbs up. I see I got one dislike, so it's probably from some homosexual LDBC fag Wilder sexual. But thanks. I see I got a thumbs up. So the two people that gave me thumbs up, I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, the whole point of this is just to, I don't know, I felt like talking, and I felt like because you got so many of these dream chasers, these DBC homos acting like everyone's scared to debate them. Ain't nobody scared to debate you. I don't know about anybody else, but I ain't no scared to debate you. If you want to debate me, come here to my chat. Come to my chat and talk to me. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment, dude. Leave me a comment. Unbelievable. I don't, stupid, man. I don't get it. What other fights do we have? Oh, we got... Isn't Demetrius Andrade fighting that guy? I never heard of that guy he's fighting. I'm gonna burn these guys. Demetrius Andrade is fighting some guy this weekend. I never heard of this guy. So I would imagine, because I never heard of him, maybe he's not that good. Dude, I shot him in his nuts and he died. Fuck. But I've been told he's undefeated, so who knows? Maybe he'll spring the upset. But I heard that Demetrius Andrade moved up to middleweight now, so he ducking the Charlo brothers. Oh wait, nah, because Jamal Charlo fights at middleweight. But did he duck Jamal? You fucking piece of shit. Did he? I wonder if he ducked Jamal Charlo. A lot of people think I don't like the Charlo brothers. I was just being a dick to the Charlo brothers because I was trying to promote Erickson Lubin. But to be honest with you guys, I like the Charlo brothers. I think the Charlo brothers are the truth. I think they're the truth. And I actually hope that Jamel Charlo fights Araceli Lara and beats the shit out of him. I don't like Araceli Lara. I don't like him. I think he's boring, and I think he's been defending his belt against nothing but fucking bombs, and this is why I don't like him. I don't like champions who defend their belts against nothing but bombs. I don't like that nonsense. I hope the Charlo brothers beat bum-ass Araceli Lara. I hope, man. I'm going to be rooting for them. The bad guy you wrote, Eddie Hearn is trying to hustle Wilder by telling Wilder to fight Dillian Whyte to test the waters for Joshua. Let me ask you something, the bad guy. Who do you think wins between Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder? Who do you think wins? Fucking motherfucker. I can't be out in the open. Who do you think wins? Do you think, because a lot of people be saying that Dillian Whyte is going to give Deontay Wilder trouble. Do you think, are you one of those guys that agrees with that whole logic? Shit, I don't even have bullets and shit. Oh! Okay. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, look at this shit. Yo, these guys are fucking cannibals. And you know what I think? The bad guy, I think Dillian Whyte, I've always felt that Dillian Whyte was a decent fighter. And I've said this several times. But I don't think he is elite. And I personally think that he loses to Wilder. I think styles make fights, and I think stylistically, Whyte is one of those guys that need an opponent coming towards him. He needs you to be coming towards him so that he could let his combinations go, so that he could throw those body shots, so that he could throw those uppercuts. He needs you to be coming towards him. If Wilder, I criticize Wilder all the time. I shouldn't on his resume, but Wilder is a much taller guy than Dillian Whyte. And let's say he decides to fight long. Let's say he decides to fight a tall man's fight. And he forces Dillian Whyte to come forward and try to outbox him. I'm telling you, he's going to... And he's a puncher. It's not like he's not... Dillian Whyte is not going to be marching forward against Deontay Wilder. He's not going to do that. What the fuck? What is this? What the fuck? Did you see that? He was flying. Andre is a part-time boxer. Yeah. You know what? You know what's fucked up? The bad guy. I used to be a big fan of Demetrius Andrade. I used to be a big fan. When he fucking fought, what's his name? Willie Nelson. I was impressed. I was like, yo, he's beating the dog shit out of Willie Nelson. I was impressed, but then he just like he fucking fights like once every 6 months. It's so fucking like I don't like that. I don't like fighters that are inactive. Like he literally like this dude fights once every 6 months. Very inactive. One of the most inactive fighters in boxing. You know, Errol Spence Jr. said it himself. He's like, yo, this dude been fighting for a long time, but you know, he don't progress in his career. And it's true, man. I say I have 6 viewers. I appreciate all 6 people that are watching me. Even if you're a guy that maybe you're an LDBC fanboy, or maybe you're even an LDBC member. I appreciate that you're watching, man. I really do. I haven't played this game in a long time, man. You know, I used to do speedruns. I used to do speedruns on this game. Oh god, this fucker. I used to do speedruns, dude. And I used to be really good too. But you know, when you don't play a game for like a long ass fucking time, you get bad at it. Who the fuck's shooting me? Look at this LDBC member, motherfucker. Look at this LDBC member. Wilder all day? Yeah, I agree. I think Wilder beats Dillian White. I agree, man. See, that's the thing. People think I hate Deontay Wilder. I don't hate him. I don't hate Deontay Wilder. I think he can beat Dillian White. I just don't think he can beat Anthony Joshua, man. And I just don't like his cherry picking. What am I using to stream this game? Hitman Boxing. Welcome to the stream, man. I like your channel, by the way. I'm just using YouTube. That's really all I'm using. Oh my god, I have no health. I'm screwed. Yeah, man, thanks, bro. Yeah, I've been watching you for like maybe almost 2 months. To be honest, I actually found your channel because of Sporting Icons. Because you know how you guys be doing like collabs? I subscribed to Sporting Icons, and then I was like, I saw you and him did a collab once, and I'm like, who's this guy? And then I checked out your channel and I subscribed, because you're not like these LDBC members. You actually keep it real when it comes to Wilder. You ain't kissing Wilder's ass and shit like a lot of these. See, that's the thing. When I see, let me tell you something right now. When I see a channel kissing Wilder's ass, I immediately know this guy's a Wilder sexual. I immediately know he's a Wilder sexual. I immediately know he's like a big Wilder fanboy. So I'm like, man, this guy's one of them dudes that... But when I see a guy like you, Hitman Boxing, or like Sporting Icon, actually being honest with Wilder and talking about his flaws and talking about how he be cherry picking, I'm like, okay, this guy ain't no fucking Wilder sexual. And then I subscribe. Because, you see what I'm saying? What is this? PS4. Yeah, this is a PS4 exclusive, The Last of Us. They only have it in PS4. Dillian White struggled against Chisora. Yes, he did. He did struggle against Chisora. That's what I'm talking about. Here's the thing. People think I don't like Dillian White. I like Dillian White. It's just I think he's a little overrated. I saw some dude. I saw some dude like Sporting Icon. I like Sporting Icon, man. I like Sporting Icon. But Sporting Icon, you know, I'm cool with him, right? But Sporting Icon is really high on Dillian White. And Sporting Icon claims that Dillian White is the top 10 heavyweight. The thing when it comes to me is a top 10 heavyweight doesn't go life and death with Derek Chisora. If Dillian White was a top 10 heavyweight, he would have fucking destroyed Derek Chisora. He would have schooled him. Look at Vitaly Klitschko. Vitaly Klitschko was past his prime and he schooled a prime Derek Chisora. Tyson Fury schooled a prime Derek Chisora. David Haye schooled a prime Derek Chisora. Dillian White fought a past his prime Derek Chisora, and Dillian White was in his prime, and look what happened. He fucking went life and death. A lot of people were like, yo, Dillian White actually lost that fight. You know, to this day, people be saying that. So this is why I don't believe Dillian White's a top 10 heavyweight. I think he's a top 20, top 25 at best. And this is why I think Wilder beats him. You know, I criticize Wilder all day, but I still feel like Wilder can beat him because I think stylistically, you know, just because I clown Wilder doesn't mean I don't think he could beat any heavyweight. I do think he could beat heavyweights. It's just I have to see him in there with guys. Sporting.com, I gotta keep it real about Wilder, bro. Yeah, that's why I like. I hate when guys who upload videos kiss certain fighters' asses. Like, that to me is a turn off. Whenever I see that, I'm like, all right, this guy's just especially when it comes to Wilder, because Wilder is such a he has such a shit resume. So when I see guys kissing his ass, it's like, I mean, you're gonna kiss a fighter's ass. You know, Wilder, oh, come on, man. Cause he got I've never seen a resume so shittier than Wilder's, man. I've never seen a resume that shitty before. I've never seen, and then you got guys saying, who cares if his first 30 opponents were against bums? But it's like, what do you mean, who cares? How are you supposed to develop as a fighter if you don't fight proper, opponents to prepare you for the top dogs and shit? Like, and I don't get, and that's why I say a lot of these guys, especially these LDBC guys, they only support him because he's an American. That's just the truth. I know they do. Because I remember when Dream Chaser Boxing was talking about how, well, he didn't like how they were always criticizing. Because you remember when Floyd Mayweather was about to fight Manny Pacquiao, there was a bunch of racist ass Manny Pacquiao fans, and they would come at Floyd, and he was like, I don't like how people are always going at Mayweather and not giving him respect. So now I'm always going to defend an American fighter. But the thing that it comes to me is, I don't care if the guy's an American or not. I'm not one of those guys that will only... Where's the fuck is this other dude? I'm not one of those guys that will only defend a guy if he's an American. It's all about resume for me. Like, a lot of fans just want me to defend a guy just because I'm an American and he's an American, so I gotta defend him. It doesn't work like that for me, though. Because I can't defend a guy with a shit resume. I've always said, I'm gonna give Wilder credit once he steps up and fights someone that I feel proud that I could be like, oh shit, Wilder beat this guy. But if he's fighting someone that he's not supposed to be fighting, I'm not gonna give him credit. And like, people say I hate Wilder. They think I hate Wilder. I don't hate Wilder. I just criticize his resume, and I do this to every fighter, by the way. It's not like I just do this to Wilder. I just talk a lot of shit about Wilder because he's like the hot topic right now. Everybody's talking about Wilder Joshua, so I'm like, well, let me just make several videos talking shit about him. But it's not like he's the only fighter. I talked shit about Billy Joe Sanders before because I felt like he wasn't fighting the best guys. I've made a video crucifying Terry Flanagan because Terry Flanagan, I think he has one of the most padded records at 135. I think guys like Robert Easter Jr. and what's his name, Jorge Linares and Mikey Garcia, they will all beat him. I think he's a protected guy. Where the hell is that fucking guy? Where's that guy? Did this shit freeze or something? There's like one guy left that they're not letting me progress. Oh, fuck me. And he fucking killed me. Dillian White is still improving, though. Yeah, he is. But the thing, like, when it comes to me, not only the fact that I think he's a little overrated, Dillian White, but also the fact that he talks a lot of shit. Dillian White talks a lot of shit. And I feel like, if you talk a lot of shit, you gotta back it up. Like, you gotta fucking back it up. You don't just talk shit and then you fight Malcolm Tan. How the hell are you going to talk shit and then you're set to fight Malcolm Tan? And I know what people are going to say. Well, Dillian White, everybody dug him. Everybody ducks Dillian White. But it's like, okay, bro. I'm not saying I'm not saying there are people that have not ducked you. I'm not saying that. For Wilder ducked you. Lucas Brown, he ducked you too. Okay? I'm But what I am saying is this. There are people there who are calling you out and you're not fighting them. Jarrell Miller was calling Dillian White out like crazy. Even Amir Mansour, I remember seeing Mr. Boxing Today's video talking about this. Amir Mansour called him out. He didn't fight him. So, again, I'm not saying everybody is nobody's ducking Dillian Whyte. Lucas Brown ducked him. You might even say Dominic Breazeale ducked him because he didn't take the offer. He instead is fighting Eric Molina. And when Deontay Wilder turned down that $4 million, he ducked him. So, again, I'm not saying no one's ducking him. But what I am saying is, you can't act like nobody wants to fight Dillian Whyte. People have this thing like they act like nobody wants to fight Dillian Whyte. That's nonsense. I don't think that's true at all. My whole thing with Dillian Whyte also is the fact that if you actually take the time to look at this guy's resume, the best guy in his entire resume that he's actually beaten was Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora. That was the best dude that he's beaten. What up, yo? What up, Boss Sid? Skilled, how you doing, man? Derek Chisora is the best guy that... How you doing, bro? I'm doing good. I'm just ranting. That's all I'm doing. And I'm calling out these LDBC homos that think I'm afraid of them. I ain't afraid of no LDBC homo, dude. I ain't afraid of no LDBC guy who is a puppet to 78 Sports TV. Because that's what these LDBC dudes are. They're puppets to 78 Sports TV. I'm not afraid of these guys. They think I'm afraid to debate them. Get out of here, man. Again, like I was saying, my whole thing with Dillian Whyte is, who has he beaten? The best guy in his resume is Derek Chisora. And guess what? He fucking won life and death with Derek Chisora. That wasn't no easy fight. Wilder hasn't fought the elite due to circumstances made. True or false? False! False. 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 Bro, I got your back. Yo, what the... Oh, here he is. False. False. Because way before all this shit, way before all this circumstance and shit, he was always fighting bums. He was always fighting bums. You speak the truth. 78 is the mastermind. Yeah, he is. And they're all puppets. All these guys, he controls these guys, man. I'm telling you. He controls these men. I've never seen anything like it. These grown men in the LDBC get controlled by 78 Sports TV. Because whenever he uploads a video, they literally 10-20 minutes later, they upload the exact same video talking about the exact same subject, criticizing the exact same fighter. It's like they're mind control. That's what I said. They're like mind slaves. Like they see Master 78 Sports TV upload a video criticizing a fighter, and they do the same thing, man. Hey, bro, let's get funky. Let's get on down his theme song. Yeah, oh, man. Man, I used to really like this game. I used to play this game all the time. Oh, yeah. You talking about that annoying-ass theme song that always starts when you play his video? That shit's so annoying. You know what I do? I rarely watch his videos, but whenever I watch his videos, I literally fast forward through all that fucking boring-ass theme song, that intro. Because I don't want to hear that shit because it's always like the main intro. That shit's so annoying on 78 Sports TV. Excuse me, that's annoying as fuck. Oh shit, you gotta, okay. You know what I realized though? This year though has definitely been a great year for boxing, man. That's one thing. Like, we've had so many amazing fights. We've had so many. We started off the year with James DeGale versus Badabu Jack, which was a great fight. We've had a lot of fights, man. A lot of big fights. What fights do we have left for the end of the year? Let's see. I know we got Regan now versus Vasily Lomachenko. That's going to be a great fight. Regan now versus Vasily Lomachenko. Then, do we got any big fights November? Oh, yeah. Of course, we got Wilder versus bum-ass Irrelevant Stavern. Marius Walk versus Jarrell Miller. Dillian Whyte is going to fight this month against Robert Helenius, which I think that's going to be a tougher fight. A lot of people think it's an easy fight. I think that's going to be a tougher fight for for Dillian Whyte. Oh, I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think of Anthony Joshua versus Carlos Takam? Do you guys think that that fight is... Do you guys think that that fight is better or worse than Anthony Joshua versus Kurapulov? Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it's a better fight for Joshua or a worse fight or a worse opponent? Mansour called out Dillian White twice. Yep. And did Dillian White take the fight? No. He didn't take the fight. He didn't even mention him. So which guy has been calling you out? Anybody I know of them? I forgot his name. It's just that Dream Chaser boxing dude is always going around saying that nobody wants to debate him. Everybody's afraid of him. So I'm like, okay, let me live stream. Come to my chat, debate me. Come on. Because this guy acts like people are scared of him. Nobody's afraid of Dream Chaser boxing. What the fuck are you talking about? This guy acts like people are scared. People are scared to debate me. And no one's scared to debate a Wilder sexual. Nobody. An anorexic Wilder sexual at that, man. Come on, man. I'm supposed to be afraid to debate a puppet like Dream Chaser boxing, because that's all he is. He's a puppet. But yeah, what do you guys think of Wilder? I mean, AJ versus Takam. Do you guys think that's a better fight for AJ? I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know how I feel about that fight. I think Takam is not the best heavyweight, but I don't think he's the worst heavyweight. If you get what I'm saying, like, I think because he was actually winning some rounds against Alexander Povetkin, and this was an Alexander Povetkin who was probably on steroids. So he was winning some rounds against a juiced up Alexander Povetkin. Okay. A lot of people also claim that he defeated Joseph Parker. Do I think he beat Joseph Parker? No. But a lot of people were like, yo, Joseph Parker got... I remember that. I remember a lot of people were like, yo, Joseph Parker got exposed. He got exposed, man. He got exposed. But then people felt the same way about when Joseph Parker fought Hughie Fury. My biggest criticism, my biggest worry with Carlos Takam is he loses steam. He loses he's one of them dudes. He runs out of gas. He straight up runs out of gas. And if he runs out of gas, because he could box on the back foot, I would imagine he's not going to be aggressive against Joshua. I would imagine he will be boxing off the back foot. I'm telling you right now, if he tries to box off the back foot, he's probably going to have some success, but he's going to tire out. And when he tires out and he becomes a sitting duck and he becomes stationary, I'm telling you right now, Joshua is going to take him out of there. It's going to be over. I predict 7 rounds. One thing I will say is I think Takam has a better chin than Kurapulov. Kurapulov doesn't have a good chin. Takam does, though. So, I definitely got Takam lasting longer than Pulev would have, in my opinion. That Fat Boys Ain't Your What? That's a good song. Keep it funky. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Alright, just kill me, dude. Just kill me. Go on. Nah, but I find it funny how a lot of these LDBC members are going around saying, Joshua's only fighting old men. Joshua's only fighting old men. They say Joshua's only fighting old men, but Wilder is fighting a 39-year-old motherfucker. So how the fuck is Joshua fighting old men, but Wilder's about to fight a 39-year-old motherfucker? And top of that, in his last fight, he fought a 35-year-old old bum ass. What's his name? He fought a 35-year-old, Gerard Watson. And prior to that, he fought a washed-up 35-year-old, Chris Arreola. Yeah, his name escaped my mind. Bro, I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege right now. You ever play that? No, but I've heard it's a good game. I know that's a multiplayer type of game, right? I be playing Black Ops. Get the run. So yeah, we got Joseph Parker. No, who we got? We got the end of the year fights. We got Wilder versus Bum Ass Vern. I actually think that Jarrell Big Baby Miller is going to be more competitive versus Marius Wack than Bermain Severn will be versus bum ass Wilder. Move it. These are the LDBC guys. Die, son. There you go. Run downstairs. Yeah, we got those fights. Then we got later on this. And then I guess that's it. Next, on December, we got, of course, the Regan Dow versus Vasily Lomachenko. Oh, fuck. Fuck. You know what I want to play? I want to play Dying Light. Go over there and I'm going to burn you guys. Yes, son. Burn you. Oh, that dude didn't even see me. Who the fuck shot me? Are you guys excited for any of these fights? I'm not excited for Wilder versus Bermain Severn, of course. I'm looking forward to Marius Wack versus Jarrell Miller. I'm actually looking forward to Robert Helenius versus Dillian White, because I think Robert Helenius is a live underdog. I honestly think Robert Helenius is a live underdog. People just writing him off like he ain't shit. I think he's a live underdog, man. I think he's gonna cause Dillian White some problems. And watch. People sleeping on Robert Helenius. I'm telling you, watch me be right and watch him have some success. I'm not saying he's gonna beat Dillian White. I'm not, but I'm saying he's gonna have some type of success, man. At least I think. Dude, stop shooting me, dude. Come on. At least I think, man. Where is this guy? Where are you, dude? Why do I always do that? I want to blow him up. Where is he? Pulev is better than Carlos Takam. Come on, dude. Pulev only lost to Klitschko. Klitschko was building against... Pulev is overrated, man. Pulev is overrated. He got destroyed by Klitschko. Just compare Pulev versus Klitschko than Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko. Pulev got fucking destroyed, man. He got fucked up. Klitschko made Pulev his bitch, basically, dude. That was like just destruction. I think he's overrated, man. I just think he's overrated. Have you ever heard of an undefeated UK boxer named Josh Kelly? And if so, do you like him? You think everyone is a bum? Nah. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly. I've heard of him, but I don't think I've actually seen him fight. Yeah. Nah, Klitschko was 41. He wasn't 43. Yeah, and you know how old he was when he fought Pulev? Like 39. So it wasn't like when he fought Pulev. It wasn't like when Klitschko fought in between the fights when Klitschko fought Pulev and Anthony Joshua. It wasn't like it was a 10-year difference. It was only like a 2-year difference, man. I'm telling you, Pulev is overrated. Takam is gonna do a better job than Pulev would have done. I'm telling you. Watch me be right, dude. Look up Josh Kelly highlights, bro. He's sick. I've heard of Josh Kelly, but I actually have never, sat down and watched his fights. But I've heard of him. I definitely know who he is. I know who Josh Taylor is. Now, Josh Taylor is a guy I really like. Sure, you can link one to me. Josh Taylor is a guy that I like. I think he's not from the UK, though. He's from, I believe he's from Where is he from? Scotland? But I know Taylor, I like his style. Because I thought he schooled, what's his name? Mahara Davis. I heard Davis. I'm sorry, Mahara Davis hype job. He hype job. Ahari Davis is a hype job. I know you're gonna get mad, but come on, man. Do a hype job. He look like shit, man. I don't know why people are so high. Why is everyone so high on Ahari Davis? Don't forget David Haye versus Bellew. Oh, that's true. Who you guys got? You think David Haye's gonna pull it off? You think David Haye's gonna win? That's an interesting fight. Let me guys tell you something right now. If David Haye loses again, it's over. Like, he should just fucking retire. Can you imagine if David Haye loses again? This dude will fuck, like, it's over. Get away, dude. I think he's gonna lose again. I'm gonna be honest. I think David Haye's gonna lose again. I got him losing again. I think David Haye is done. I think his career is over. Helenius beat Derek Chisora. Well, a lot of UK boxing fans say he didn't. A lot of UK boxing fans say that he got lucky. He got a robbery. I always see UK boxing fans saying, no, he got a gift decision. It's not true. Helenius really got a gift. Because the fight happened in his country, in Sweden. Bro, please watch this right now. He's a younger, bigger Vasily Lomachenko. What? That's a big statement right there. Boss's skill. That's a big statement. Vasily Lomachenko. I don't know, cuz. I don't know. Bro, it won't let me send it. What? Really? Shit. Maybe it's a setting that I have to change. It won't let me put the link. It's probably a setting. Trust me, bro. He moves just like Lomo. Let me see. I don't know. Like none of the. I have no idea. I never like mess around with these settings on like YouTube because I don't really stream that much. I do occasionally, but I never like check the settings. So I don't know how to. What the hell? Shit, he getting fucked up. Look at that. None of these DBC, none of these Wilder sexuals ever came to my chat. You know, that's what I find hilarious. Whenever I make a video talking shit about the LDBC, whenever I make a video talking shit about them, they love disliking my videos. Look at my videos. I got like 15 dislikes off that How to Act the LDBC member. So I get all these dislikes from Wilder fags. Yeah, they don't have the balls to come and actually write a comment here while I'm live. The cowards, girl, dude, they're cowards. Type in Josh Kelly and the person channel is Mind Smash. Alright, when I'm done streaming, I'll check him out, dude. If you go to search bar, type in Mind Smash Josh Kelly, it will come up. Alright. I'm telling you, man, these guys are punks. DCB ducked me, bro. He ducked me, son. DCB ducked me. Tyson Fury is overrated. Klitschko and Chisora are the best opponents. Are his best opponents? Wait. Tyson Fury is overrated. Klitschko and Chisora are his best opponents. Who's best opponents? Man, the bad guy, you smoke a crack. You smoke a crack. Tyson Fury's cool, Klitschko. Now, Derek Chisora is, I would say he's maybe a tad overrated, but Tyson Fury beating Klitschko, that was the shit because Klitschko's an all-time great. I know you trolling. Okay, let me know what you think of him. Thank you. Bro, they all are low-key racist and always stick to... They do. That's why I say they're like black supremacists, man. They black supremacists, that's what it is. Look at that. When I make videos talking about them, all these LDBC fanboys and all these LDBC members come to my channel and dislike it. They fucking dislike it. And you notice how none of them are coming to my channel while I'm live and while I'm calling them out because they scared, bro. Tyson Fury was doing great until he gave up, got fat, and stopped. That's true. David Hayes hungry, eye of the tiger shit. I don't know, man. He's gonna get, dude, the bad guy, he's gonna get schooled. I'm telling you, David Hayes is gonna lose again. He's gonna lose again. Let me just set this up over here. Fuck. Don't fall. There you go. I think David Hayes is going to lose again. Because I just think his body's betraying him. I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. I think David Hayes... I think David Hayes needs to retire. It's going to be embarrassing if this dude loses again, man. Can you imagine if he loses again? Because that was a cherry-picked fight for David Hayes. David Hayes cherry-picked bum-ass Tony Bellew at heavyweight. Because he perceived him as an easy fight. He was like, yo, it's going to be easy work. Look at him, though. He got exposed. He got, you know, his easy work got backfired on him. They're in the shadows hiding like fuckboys. David Hayes is a shit-talking clown. He was hating on Conor so hard before his fight with Mayweather. I know Conor got his ass whooped, but Hayes was talking too much. Yeah, he was saying that, what was he saying? He was saying that, this could ruin Mayweather's legacy if he loses. Everybody knew Mayweather was gonna lose to was gonna beat McGregor, man. That was pretty obvious to me. What does this say? Human power. For the environment, human power. Ride my bicycle. Wait, no. I want to ride my bicycle. How about you ride my dick? Failure is success if we learn from it. Truer words have never been spoken, sir. Who wins out of these three? If they fought each other, Errol, Thurman, or Crawford, who do you think is number one in that division? Now that Crawford is in that weight division now. I think technically Thurman is number one because Thurman has the two belts. Right? He's the WBA and WBC champion. But I've always felt that Thurman would lose to Errol Spence Jr. And I feel that Thurman is not hungry anymore. And I'm picking him to beat Errol Spence Jr. I'm picking Errol Spence Jr. to beat him. When it comes to Terence Crawford, I think Terence Crawford can defeat. I think Terence Crawford can maybe defeat. Maybe. I shouldn't say he could defeat. I think he maybe could defeat Or at least give some problems to Keith Thurman. I don't think he could beat Errol Spence Jr. I think Errol Spence Jr. is too big and too strong for him. Look at that, Uncharted. Jack and Dexter. All these games are owned by Naughty Dog. Also, The Last of Us. That's why it's all here. Because they're all owned by Naughty Dog. Go, go. How this fucker saw me? Mother. Dude. Fucking ass. That's what happens, bro. You get shot right in the backside. You get shot, son. Have you seen Cocaine Cowboys 1 and 2 documentary? Brilliant. Cocaine Cowboys. What is that? I've never even heard of it. Yeah, Errol is a dog in the ring. He is the kind of sparring too. I would love to see Errol Spence Jr. versus Crawford. That would be. I think that's gonna be the fight, dude. I think Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford will be the fight of the mega fight. I said before my channel got terminated. I said in my original channel, that's gonna be the fight that everyone's gonna be wanting to see. That's gonna be the mega super fight. Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford for supremacy, for #1 pound for pound status. Bro, that Benavidez guy seems good. He used to spar with Triple G. I know who you're talking about, but I'm gonna be real with you. I've never seen him fight. I've actually never seen Benavidez. You're talking about David Benavidez, right? I've never seen that guy actually fight. I've heard of his name, but I've not seen him like actually fight someone. I have not seen him fight yet. So I really don't know like how good he is. I can evaluate because I've never seen him. Don't fall, dude. Yes, open the door, dude. Open the door, Henry. I'm trying to progress. I need a fucking med kit, dude. Do you by any chance have a med kit, Henry? I'm really in desperate need of a med kit. Holy shit, I've been streaming for an hour? That's crazy. Yo, these guys are slow as fuck. I'm already at the door, bro. So this was like the little office here. Open sesame. That's one of the best fights of the year if they can make that happen. That's so tough to call because Crawford is a beast too. I think Thurman, you're right, is washed up and done. Crawford is definitely my pound for pound king. Now that Andre Ward is retired, Crawford is my I consider him the pound for pound king. And imagine if Crawford actually moves up, actually wins a belt at 147. He would have won 3 belts in 3 different divisions, right? He would have won a belt at 135, 140, and 147. Holy shit, man. Look, no, I said I was gonna stream for an hour, dude, and not one LDBC fan came to my channel. They pussies and they coward, bro. Why are the sexuals? They're not man enough. They're not man enough, cuz. They don't got the balls. Ba 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 ba. All right. Wait, no. Skip movie. Get out of the main menu. We got fractions. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's turn up for that Lomo versus Rigo fight for so long. Rigo has run his mouth and used his Twitter fingers, and Lomo is fucking pissed, bro. He ain't gonna let that clown Rigo do that. I don't know who wins that fight. That's interesting for me. I do not know who wins that fight. Rigo versus Lomo. I don't know who fucking wins that fight, but because when it comes to Rigo, I can't count him out at all. I can never count out Rigo. Because Rigo is a master. He's a master at master boxer. He's a master technician. He's a master sharpshooter. He's a master at throwing like sharpshooting and shit. So I can never count him out. But the thing is, he's like so much smaller than someone like Vasily Lomachenko in terms of like physical size and strength. I'm curious to see how Vasily Lomachenko will fight Rigo. Is he gonna stand in front of him or is he gonna move? I think the way to beat Guillermo Rigo now is to move against him and use your phenomenal foot speed. But I think the way to beat Vasily Lomachenko is to go all up in his grill. Guillermo Rigo now, you gotta outbox him. Like Roy Jones outboxed James Toney. But when it comes to Vasily Lomachenko, you gotta fight him on the inside and rough him up like Orlando Solito did. I think that's how you beat him. The problem is I don't think Rigo now fights that style. I don't think he fights that style. I don't think he knows how to fight like that, so it's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. What does this say? It's been 20 years since the outbreak. Factions fight over territory, supplies, and lives to grow their size and influence. There is safety in numbers. Each faction is trying to rebuild its population by finding supply. You're right, bro. Rigo has skill. I won't take that away from him, but I know Loma has a chip on his shoulders. Bro, remember, don't forget to look up Mind Smash John's Cully. They are insane. Alright. Definitely, man. Hunters. Survivors of a fallen quarantine zone use do-it-yourself tactics. The concept of survival of the fittest rules any resemblance to structures. Show an extreme loyal to the group, willing to kill anyone trying to grab their territory or resources, looking for numbers to help fight off other factions surviving. Okay. Fireflies! Organized group kicked out of the last remaining character zones due to their political beliefs want to recruit anyone who is willing to fight for their cause. Believe there is a cure to be found and will do anything to keep that belief alive. Anything or anyone in the way of their cause will not be tolerated. Wiggle is to evade and counter style, yeah. Alright, guys. I think I want to call it a day now. I said at the start of the stream that I was going to play for an hour in hopes of a Wilder sexual, an LDBC sexual, an LDBC, a guy who hates my channel because I criticize them because they're always like disliking my videos, will come and debate me about Wilder, but none of them came. So Dream Chaser Boxing ducked me. All these LDBC members ducked me. These Wilder sexuals ducked me. So yeah, guys, if you guys watched, thank you. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I thought I was gonna get no one. I'm glad I had a few people come in and talk to me. It was fun talking to you guys. I've been playing for like an hour and like 30 minutes. So I'm glad like at least I have some people. One thing I'm going to start doing is every time a fight gives, every time I'm watching a fight, I'm going to live stream it. But I'm not going to live stream the fight. I'm going to live stream my commentary as I'm watching the fight live. Just like I did with Jamie Cox versus George Groves, just like I did like with Erickson Lubin versus Jamar Charlo, just like I did with Austin Trout versus Jerry Hurd. I'm going to be live streaming. So when Joshua faces Carlos Takam, expect me to live stream that fight, and expect me to live stream. What I mean by that is live commentary. Like I'm going to be watching Carlos Takam versus Anthony Joshua, but I'm going to be live commentarying it. So I'm going to be watching it and talking about it. I'm also going to be doing that with the Dillian White versus Robert Helenius. And I'm going to continue to do that. Every time a fight gives, I'm going to just live stream my commentary as I'm watching the fight. Because a lot of people like that. Every time I do that, I get like so many views on the video. I mean, I got like 300 views. You have to remember, this channel is new, so I don't get that many views like that. Like on my Wreck by McGregor channel, I was getting like a lot of views, but on this channel, I'm not getting as much views because it's new. But yeah, I've been getting like 300 views, 400 views on a lot of these videos where I'm just live commentating the fights. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Please like the video, please subscribe, and thanks, man. I appreciate it. Laters.